You might have asked this question before, but I bet you do not have the correct answer. This question will determine all the following. 1. Are you driven towards your goals or not? 2. Are you going to keep chasing your dreams or not? And 3. Are you going to give up when everything seems to be going wrong? You must know the answer to this question. Why do I want to do X? Why do I want to do photography? Why do I want to do social media? Why do I want to share what I'm sharing on social media? You might have asked that question before, but again, I bet you do not have the correct answer to that. Let's take photography as an example. You might have asked them, why do I want to do photography? Your answer might have been, well, because I love capturing moments. That is a good starting point, but that is not a correct answer. That is not your true why. Let's call it a surface why. Now we want to dig deeper and see what we find. There's a lot to be discovered, but how do we dig deeper now? Ask why again. Why is it important to me that I get to capture moments? Because I want to have these moments forever. Repeat, repeat, and repeat. Why is it important for me to have these moments captured forever? Because I don't want to forget I've experienced this beautiful stuff. Dig deeper. Why is it important for me that I don't forget I've experienced these beautiful moments? Now you might start getting the good answers. My answer the last time I did this exercise was that I'm afraid otherwise I'll forget how good of a life I actually lived. Why is it important I don't forget I lived a good life when I actually lived a good one? Because I have lived a good life and it would be just wrong and stupid to see it as something that it wasn't, and because for me it is very easy to slip back into negativity because of my tough childhood. So through photography I get to remind myself of all beauty around us and all beauty we experience. I feel for me it is very important to remind myself of these beautiful moments, and I get to do that through photography. So that is my why. For now, the why can change, of course, over time, and it probably does change. But yeah, I know it is deep, and it should be. If your why is not getting a reaction out of you, that you are a bit emotional about it, or that you are a bit shocked at what came out of your mouth when you ask this question to yourself, then it's probably not the real why. So keep digging deeper. Have I been asking many times why over why do I do photography in my past? I have, but I think it's good to repeat the same question, why is this important, why is this important, why is this important? Because over time the why does indeed change, and you want to be aware when it has changed or when it has lost its power, and you need to create a new why around your daily life and why you do what you do. So this is what you need to do exactly to figure out your why. Ask, why is this important to me, for around 7 times. That's how many times it often takes for you to land on the real why. So do not stop digging deeper after 2 times you have asked this question. Once you have your answer, analyze, is it good that you are actually doing that thing for that reason? Because sometimes it is not good. Such as if you would be doing, let's say you want to post stuff to social media just because you want to feel validated by other people. That's not a good reason to do it. How to pick a good why? Many people think we have a purpose assigned to us when we are born, but that is not the case. That could not be further from the truth. Or unless you are like Prince William and you are destined to become a king. We must pick our purpose. We must pick what we want to commit our life to and why. We must pick a purpose that drives us forward and makes our day-to-day life exciting. When I started photography, I thought I just wanted to capture those moments. But the reality was that photography was an escape from me. I just felt so much better and relieved when I was doing it. And then I got to crop out literally everything else that wasn't in frame. And that helped me just get over my tough times. And that is how I gathered this proof for myself, hey, although your life is difficult right now, but here is some other stuff in this world that is beautiful and life is also good in some ways. And I also wanted to gather that proof for others. So that's why I loved sharing photos as well. It's not just for me, but I show others hey, our world is beautiful and then hopefully make them more appreciate life and nature overall. When other people are involved in your why, it just becomes so much more powerful. We humans are meant to contribute to a group. We aren't like, animals that are meant to live alone, like all the time, and not speak to anyone. So when you help out other human animals, then nature will be rewarding you with an amazing feeling. So you do not want that your why is just around you. You want that it also does contribute to the group, to other humans on this planet. Again, personally, I want to share photography because I want to share those beautiful moments with other people and give them more hope and more beautiful moments to their lives that they might not get to experience otherwise. I talk about me being bullied as a kid because I wish I had someone who I could look up to that was also, or like got bullied but got over it. I didn't have anyone like that. So I want to inspire those people and everyone else who has got mistreated in their past that like, hey, like you can overcome anything and you can become anything. And that's like a big reason why like I'm also like doing this stuff is because I want to show like you can do sick stuff. I want to minimize the amount of people who are at the end of their lives on their deathbed thinking that like, gosh, like could I have done something more? Could I have been a better person? Could I have achieved more beautiful things in life and went for my dreams? And what if I would have done that all? I don't want anyone to regret, because that's my biggest fear myself, that like I would be in that position regretting. So I don't want that anyone else is in that position either. What is your why? That is one of the most important questions you will ever ask yourself. So please dedicate time into figuring out what is the why right now that you are operating from, and then analyze it and see is it actually a good way to have. If not, then change it up into something that is meaningful and that will drive you forward. Without this, you will not have clarity on where to go and why to go there, and you will end up on that deathbed of yours and regret on your life. And I don't want that you will be there. So please ask yourself this question and take time to figuring it out. Please. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. And after you have done those things, then feel free to check out my newsletter down below as well. There I give out this information, but in a written form before everyone here on YouTube. And after you have done that, make sure to watch this video over here, and I believe you would absolutely love that video as well.